I knew this content nuke was going to draw a lot of negative attention, seeing how extreme Hassan and his fan base are and his orbiters. But the lengths to which they've gone to harass us and get revenge for going after their god king Hassan has frankly gone beyond any type of point of civility and humanity, to the point where they're calling CPS, Child Protective Services, to come to our house and break up our family. On Friday morning, an agent showed up to our house saying that they had received an anonymous tip that our children were crawling around in dog, eating dog and contracting diseases. Not only have they called CPS on us, now they're starting to try to call in a 5150 to get me committed.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and NBs, welcome or welcome back. Sorry about the month off, as things have been rather hectic around here. I did, however, find some time to make a phone call that I found to be super important. That's right, I called California's Child Protective Services at the beginning of the month, immediately after Ethan Klein went ahead and admitted to his children being infected with a parasite only found in feces.
Sonny's crawling around, he's putting everything in his mouth, he's at that age, he has giardia.
Oh shit.
Oh,
and now Ela has giardia.
Shut. For real?
Now I think this morning I had diarrhea.
Oh my god.
What can I do to not get it from you?
I'm trying to...
Because I'm not trying to get
Can
it.
we crank the AC maybe?
It's extremely ridiculous to get. You have to ingest my poop.
Before we get into it, please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you are new here to make sure that you can find your way back. First and foremost, I want to go on record and state that my Reddit account is of the same name as my YouTube channel. You can all see for yourselves I am not a member of the H3 Snark or any other Reddit of the type. I need to state this as Ethan Klein is just about a year into a full-on schizophrenic break, fighting ghosts and neckbeards of Reddit alike. Anyone who does literally anything he doesn't like has to be a member of the H3 Snark Reddit or has been sent by Hassan Piker. Now, I'm not afraid to say that I enjoy Hassan's content and have actually subscribed to his YouTube channel since the summer of 2019. I'm not really too big on Twitch, as personally I like the ability to pause a video and not miss anything. Giardia is a parasite that colonizes and reproduces in the small intestines, much like Zionists in the occupied territory. Giardia infects animals and humans alike, as we are all mammals. That said, the only real way for this parasite to transmit from host to host, animal to animal, or human to human, or animal to human, is in the overwhelming majority of cases by ingestion. However, there is a sizable percentage by sexual contact. Much like herpes, it is almost impossible to spread from a toilet seat or sharing a drink, as Ethan Klein claims. Though it certainly has happened, it is a severe statistical anomaly. I'm not going to say with my whole chest that Ethan or his wife are essaying their children, but I do certainly agree with the broader sentiment of the internet that Ethan Klein should be held on a psychiatric hold known as a 5150 in California.
The immediate question for me was, who did this and how am I going to hold them accountable? It didn't take me long to catch the trail of the obvious suspect, which is the work of a subreddit dedicated to harassing me, my family, my coworkers, and their families too, frankly, known as Snark. H3 Snark is the place that they originated. If you don't know what Snark is, it's this growing phenomenon of communities dedicated essentially to destroy someone's life, picking it apart, harassing them, and just trying to ruin their life. It's something that's become quite common on the internet, and something that Reddit, who is the main host of such activities, has completely turned a blind eye to. Take, for example, right here, H3H3_, which is the new Snark page. The top post on this page is from somebody named Bad Empanada, which we'll learn more about. It says, Bad Empanada with another banger. Quote, "You're the best parents I've ever seen," said house slave Abdullah Ayad to the Kleins after CPS visited them because their kids contracted parasites from dog feces. The Kleins frequently advocate for genocide of Arabs while Ayad sits obediently in silence. He is a tame domestic animal. This is just literally, anyone of a normal disposition can see plainly how f***ing insane this is. It has 400 upvotes after 3 hours. It's a very active sub of absolutely deranged individuals.
You'll notice that within this clip, Ethan Klein conveniently obfuscates that he's made an entire career, millions upon millions of dollars, and his entire life off of snark and slop drama, harassing other people, most recently doxing a random person who used to be a fan. Again, this isn't about that. You can find plenty of videos that are talking about this all over YouTube. However, in case you missed it, Ethan's maid filed a lawsuit against the Kleins due to their refusal to give time off and later termination after asking for time off to recover from a surgery from a condition that most people develop while doing manual labor, i.e. on the job. This lawsuit is public knowledge and plenty of people have made videos on this right here on YouTube. These videos also include some of the horrendous things the Kleins have said in the past about this maid. However, this lawsuit is not the point of the video.
The thing is, once you target my children, then a line's been crossed that cannot be walked back. Once my kids are involved, when people are targeting my children, harassing my children, there's no length that I won't go to take care of this. And I think that's something that every parent can relate to. All these people, incidentally, who are promoting this type of insanity are, in fact, childless and will likely remain that way. The CPS agent showed up and he started asking us all kinds of questions like, who feeds the kids? Who takes care of the kids? What do you do to the kids when you get angry? How do the kids sleep? Do the kids have toys? Is that what happens when you get mad, or what happens when your kids get mad? He walked around the house. He looked in our refrigerator. He walked all around looking for dog shit, apparently. Although when he showed up immediately, he said, wow, this place is clean. Our 3- and 5-year-old boys were at school. Our 8-month-old is upstairs sleeping when he visits. And he says, I need to go upstairs and look at your infant visibly to see him and confirm he's okay. Well, he's napping in his crib. He goes upstairs to look around the house, to snoop around. He investigates Sonny, our youngest.
So Ethan would like you to believe that calling CPS in a very valid situation where SA of minors could be at play by their parents and, at minimum, disregarding statistical anomalies akin to lottery winnings, a parasite that otherwise only spreads via ingesting the feces of an infected human or animal. This is absolutely when CPS should receive a call. In case you're new here or just haven't heard me talk about it in the past, my career has been in various roles as a first responder, which makes me a mandatory reporter. I did just that. I also forwarded all of the pertinent clips from the H3 channels and information needed to do a home inspection. When California CPS did this inspection, they found it pertinent to interview the 2 older Klein children, which further lends credence to the belief that there may be potential SA in the home, in my opinion. Not every case leads to interviews of the minors within the home. Child Protective Services in all 50 states have a motto, and that motto is that if you are thinking about calling CPS, there is no wrong time to call CPS. I, for one, believe it is much better for children to have memories of chatting with a social worker to dispel potential SA than the potential to have years upon years of memories of SA because I let the power that the Kleins wield intimidate me. The Kleins' most recent pivot is to point to the underfunding and overworked social workers of CPS, deflect onto the poors, and all but claim that since he is rich, there is absolutely no way this could possibly be happening within his home because it costs tens of millions of dollars. The Kleins will almost certainly attempt a false copyright strike on this video, probably send a cease and desist or attorney to my door, and potentially cry about how this is Hassan's fault. It is not. As Ethan allows Hassan to live rent-free inside of his skull, there are those of us who are genuinely concerned about what parasites are living rent-free within his children and how they got there. A lot of the commentary or slop tubers are attempting to leverage this, the Palestinian plight, and American presidential crisis, into drama to farm. Don't fall for it, as people like Sensitive Society and a Cheeto have zero understanding, or want for that matter to understand, of just about anything past the 4 walls they inhabit. Anyone attempting to both sides of a situation is almost always on the worst side of the situation. I'm Nolsey, and I typically make videos about things that I like. However, today I needed to take ownership over a call to protect children I believed to be abused. Until next time, free Palestine, like the video, and leave me alone.